Hi everyone, so today on my channel Living Ethically on a Budget, I'm going to show you how to make a homemade curly hair balm. I got the initial starting recipe of Ibjo curls, which I'll try and post here, but this is one I've had to make a bit different due to not having the same ingredients. So what I've used is an old Lucy B coconut oil jar. I do actually use this in the recipe, but I started off with an empty jar. So this recipe is good for my kind of hair. Doesn't make it too greasy, it's very nice. I've put some of it on last night before I plaited my hair, undid it this morning. So the recipe, we've got that jar, about 500ml jar. You're going to use 2/3 of fair trade, I don't know if you can see that, raw shea butter. I got this from Acoma, which is a website that do some wholesale stuff for making your own cosmetics. It's not really wholesale, but it's low cost. So this big 550 gram thing of raw, very nice smelling shea butter. So it doesn't smell bad like some other suppliers, like the Body Shop one. I don't like the smell of that. But this is only about £8 or £9, whereas from the Body Shop, about a fifth of this is about £10-15. So it's very good value. You can make masses of stuff with that, and it's good stuff. So 2/3 shea butter and 1/3 Lucy B coconut, and then to that, the normal recipe I make has got about 1-2 tablespoons of castor oil, 1 to 2 tablespoons of hemp seed oil, and then about 15 drops of rosemary essential oil, and about 20 drops of lavender oil. But I didn't have the hemp or the castor or the rosemary available, so what I've done instead is I had some rosehip oil there, which I've added. It can be used for hair and skin, so I've tried that. So I used about, in this, about 5 pipettes full of it, which just softened the shea butter a bit because it can be very hard. And then I used probably about 20 drops of lavender, which just gives a nice smell. It's a bit antiseptic, so it will preserve the balm, and it's nice stuff, and that's what I used. If you do use the rosemary and the castor oil, that's meant to stimulate hair growth. So if you put it on the scalp or spreading it, it's supposed to stimulate hair growth. The only thing with the rosemary is it doesn't actually smell that nice, I think, but it is supposed to be good for you. I think you have to be a little bit careful with rosemary, if I'm right, and putting it directly on your skin, but it's only on your scalp, so it's probably fine. And this is the resulting product there. So it smells quite nice. I've actually used this a bit as an all-over balm, so I used it on my feet. I get very dry, cracked feet, and that's been quite nice. I have to do them regularly with a foot knife. But it just makes really good hair balm. So what I would do is I would wash my hair. I use a Lush soak and float bar, and then for conditioner, what I've been using is these conditioner bars. So when the hair's wet, what I'm doing is it's the coconut and argan oil one I've got at the moment. One I've got is just about running out. So once this is wet, I run this over the hair quite a few times so you can see a coating, and then just brush it through with a wide tooth comb. Then I don't actually wash it out, and then once I've done that bit, I get quite a bit of this on my hands and rub it through, put some on my scalp, rub it through my hair, and then I plait it, and this is the result. So it's very good for natural curly hair. And if you think about, I get the Queen Bee from Lush, which is really, really nice stuff, but it's expensive. So a good block of it is about £16, whereas to make this, bearing in mind this is only £9 for all that, it's probably only costing me, say, £3, which, and this will last quite a long time, £3-4 at the max, which is like a quarter of the Lush. So yeah, so the theme obviously of the channel is living ethically on a budget. I did the channel because I've got all fair trade principles, but I earn I get an awful lot less money now than I used to, and I still want to live to my beliefs. So there is a way to do it if you're a student, if you're a curly-haired girl and you spend loads of money on your hair, this might help you. Okay, so hope you enjoy watching. Bye.